I really regret going to bed so late. I'm exhausted, but let's get some writing done. Good morning and welcome to another video. My name is Emily if you're new here, and I'm an aspiring fantasy author currently working on the first draft of Project Stargazer. It is Monday, January 27th, and since this is the last week of January and I am behind on my word count, I thought it would be fun to do a little morning writing challenge. So the challenge is really just writing in the morning for a week, which I know for some people it's not that hard, but I personally am a night owl. I usually go to bed between midnight and 1 a.m. So getting up in enough time to get some writing in before I have to start my corporate 9 to 5 is actually kind of challenging for me. So I thought this would be a fun little experiment just to kind of see if writing in the morning is in fact better for my creative process than staying up really, really late. So I'm not going to yap for too long just because I want to be able to maximize my time this morning, but I've got my coffee. I have about 25 minutes until I need to start work. So let's see what we can get accomplished. What's a smarter synonym for wiggly? Because saying wiggly in a fantasy novel just, I don't think that's gonna work. Rippled, that's the word I was looking for. I'm gonna delete those last couple words I just wrote because I don't like that. Okay, I just finished my session. I need to go get ready for work now, but I think that went okay. I did not write a scene I was thinking I was going to be writing. I basically just added on to an existing scene from a POV that I'm not even convinced is going to make it into the actual book, but I think it's important for me to know this character's POV to have larger context for the main challenge, plot, catalyst, I don't even know. All of the above, I guess. My final word count for this morning's little 25-minute sprint was 203 words. So not amazing for 25 minutes, but considering I am only halfway to being caffeinated and I went to sleep at like 1:30 last night and woke up at 7:45, I'm not mad about it. I hope that Tuesday's progress, I have more to report, but that is where we landed for Monday. I also need to charge my computer because I didn't realize it was that close to dying. Anyway, I am gonna go get ready for work and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Actually, I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but my goal for January is to write 15,000 words, and as of today, I am at, let me double check this here, something like 9,000 whatever. So I basically need to write 5,000 or 6,000 words this week. So 200 is not really amazing for getting me towards that goal, but it's better than nothing. I will take it. Proud of myself for getting up. I really did not want to. I considered staying in bed rotting on the internet for the entirety of the last 25 minutes and I didn't do that. So that is a win. So I'm just gonna enter my progress on Trackbear and I will, writing session 30 to 9, 8 a.m. meh about it, but did something. So that brings me to, where's my goals thing here? So I've written 9,469 words, including the 203 I just wrote right now. I have 5,531 words to go and 4 more days. Well, I guess I can still write more today, but I have only a couple more days in which to do that. So let's see if I can meet this goal. Stay tuned. I will talk to you guys the next time that I write, which could be this afternoon, it could be tonight, but it will probably be tomorrow morning. So we'll see. You'll find out immediately. I don't know, but I gotta go to work. I will talk to you guys soon. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I slept in later than I meant to, so I'm gonna go make a quick coffee and then we're just gonna do a super tiny writing sprint because I only have about 25 minutes before I need to start work, so we're gonna have to be quick. We're writing from bed today because I am so cozy. I did not want to get up, but I can't fail the challenge on day 2. So I've got about 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is better than nothing. So let's see what we can do. Whew. I am tired. Okay, that was more like 15 minutes. And I got 215 words. It's all very disjointed and messy, but I feel like 215 is almost as much as I got yesterday, and I wrote for 25 minutes, so not bad. I'm just gonna go enter that in my TrackBear word count tracker, but that means the last 2 days I've really only gotten not even 500 words, which is not gonna get me to 15,000, at least not quickly. So I think I'm gonna need to write tonight as well. I didn't write last night. I don't think I said that. I didn't write last night at all. Probably should have. I just played games on my iPad. It was one of those days. But I did do a little bit of work on the video for this week. And then I attended Becca's live stream with Kelly, which was really nice. I love their live streams. They're just so fun and like positive. I don't know. I just enjoy it. Anyway, the live stream was really good. I didn't get any writing in. I just finished the thumbnail actually for the video that I think went live last week or maybe the week before. I guess, yeah, it would have gone live last week when I'm filming this because it's the 28th today. So that makes sense. But yeah, so work count for today, 215 so far as of 9:30. But I need to start work like right now. So that is all that we're gonna be able to do today. I did feel pretty good about the words that I was writing. I feel in the scene in a way that I haven't, which is awesome. I also was listening to the OG song that informed the story, which is Bad Omens by 5 Seconds of Summer. I think I've said that already, but that is one of the songs that really puts me in the story. So when I'm struggling or I'm, you know, coming in really cold to write, that is usually the song I listen to, either that one or Abstract Psychopomp by Hosier. I don't know. We all know who that is. Only learning words by reading them strikes again. But that's where we're at so far for this morning. I'm gonna leave it there, go get some work done, and maybe write at lunch or after work. For sure I'll write after work, but I might also write at lunch. It just depends on a couple of things. I've got, like I said, a very busy week. We'll see. But that puts this chapter at 1,101 words. Draft total at the moment is 51,725. Because most of the words I wrote on Sunday are like world building, brain dumpy type stuff. So the words themselves still count, but they don't go in the draft. I need to go log on, but this has been really fun, and I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, bye. Okay, hello. It is Wednesday. It is not Wednesday morning. It is noon. Basically, I didn't write this morning. I have a good reason though. I got a migraine partway through the day yesterday, and then I basically went to bed at like 8 o'clock, which is very unusual for me considering usually I go to bed at midnight. I slept for 12 straight hours and then started work basically immediately after I woke up. So I did not have time to write this morning and I really did not feel great. I only started feeling okay about 25 minutes ago. So we're back to it. We're grinding. I have lunch in the oven. It is black bean tacos with cheese. I thought since I have about 25 minutes now as part of my lunch break that I would get in the words that I couldn't write this morning at lunch. Now, I'm hoping to be able to do some writing tonight as well. I don't know if that's gonna happen. That was my plan yesterday too, and then I got hit with a migraine, so truly at the mercy of my brain and what she decides she can handle, I guess. So that is the update there. Currently only sitting at like 500 or so words for the week, and it is Wednesday, which is a far cry from the 5,000 or so that I need. But I'm just hoping one of these days I can have a really good, productive writing day and hit that 15,000 words for the month goal. So we'll see. I do anticipate doing quite a bit of writing on Friday night, and then I have an appointment on Friday morning, so it's unlikely that I will get any writing done on Friday morning, maybe on my commute to the appointment. But I just wanted to give a quick little update of where we are at and catch up because yeah, this challenge, I knew it was going to be difficult and I did kind of decide to do it on a whim, so I'm not too disappointed that I couldn't write this morning. That's life sometimes, and that is just a natural part of the process. I feel like when you work 9 to 5 and you're doing creative stuff on the side, whether it's a YouTube channel, writing, any other creative pursuits, those are just the ones I do, so they come to mind quickly, but any sort of creative pursuits on the side of a 9 to 5, it can be really difficult to work within that schedule. So being flexible and adaptable, I think, has been probably the thing that's allowed me to stay even somewhat consistent with this practice. So today was just an example of making it work and picking up slack wherever you can. Anyway, that's the update. Okay, let's get to it. So I wrote for a few minutes after the timer went off, but I've gotten my best word count to date, at least this week. I wrote 608 words, and I have a sentence that I need to finish before I go back to my desk, but I had a great, very productive writing session. Not a very productive lunch though, because I think I took like 3 bites. So I will finish my lunch at my desk, but I'm feeling good. So today was not a waste after all. It just happened at a different time. And honestly, that's the best I can hope for. Hello. Okay, it is Wednesday night. I just made a cup of tea and I sat down to do a little bit of writing. I caught the stream with Brielle, Ari, Amina, and Alyssa earlier. So good, so funny. I feel like half of the time I'm watching those streams as if it's a podcast that I'm listening to. Truly just for the vibes more than even just the writing component, although that's nice too. but such a good stream. So I'm just going back to the chapter that I was writing at lunch, which you would have seen, and seeing what I can add to it. If I can hit 1,000 words today, that would be amazing. I'm not too far off. I have 861 words right now, which is pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, I'll be happy if I can get to 1,000. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, exceed that, but we'll see. This week is busy. I think I said that at the jump, but this is a very busy week for me, so maybe not the best week to take on a challenge like this, but I'm gonna try. Let me actually enter my word count, my updated word count on TrackBear so that I can see where I'm at right now, because I don't think I'm too far away from 10K. I think I'm like right in that area. We'll see. My streak is finally back. Went so long not writing on any consistent schedule, so I was like not writing multiple days in a row, and obviously today I have been, so going to enjoy that. So based on the new words that I just added, I'm at 10,545 words, or 70.30% of the way to my goal. So I need, my pace needed to hit my goal. I need 1,772 words today. So I basically have to write everything that I just wrote today again. That might happen, but it might not happen. We'll see. I have 4,455 words left to go, and my average pace is 364 words per day, which is, I don't want to say that's not good, but like, that's something. It's not zero. As long as it doesn't say zero, I'm good. I'm happy. So we'll see. Let's get back into it. I think I'm gonna write for half an hour and then I'll call it for the night, just because I think I said this already, but I got a migraine yesterday and it kind of lasted into this morning, so I don't want to be pushing my luck. I think I'll probably grab a shower and then go to bed after I finish writing. Maybe do some reading. I really just need to be off screens, but it's such a bummer that every single hobby that I have, except for reading, I guess, but every other hobby requires me to be on screens. Video editing, watching YouTube videos, writing, my job, obviously. So I need to find a hobby. I need to find an offline hobby. Maybe that's something for a later month's goal. Anyway, I'm gonna get to it, but that's the update. Hello. Hi. Okay. I just made some breakfast. However, it is lunchtime. I also did not write this morning. That's my wrist. That was so loud. I had the best of intentions, and I feel like you could just put that phrase on my gravestone at this point, but I stayed up too late last night. I stayed up till like 1 editing, so I did not set myself up for success. I'm not sure what I expected. That said, I woke up at 8:15 this morning, which I start work at 9:30, so that's a full hour and 15 more than I usually have in the mornings, because I usually wake up, basically just have enough time to make my coffee, brush my teeth, get dressed, and then I pretty much log on and start checking my emails. But I did not do that this morning. I was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go write. And I did, in fact, get up. I went and brushed my teeth, and I was still in my pajamas, but I was like, you know what, I'm a little sleepy, I just want to be cozy, I'm gonna bring my laptop into bed. Famous last words, because I immediately fell asleep with my laptop on my lap and woke up at 9:15. So I had no time to write. So I haven't done any writing. That said, I have a meeting in about 35 minutes. So I'm taking my lunch a little earlier than I usually do. It's 12:30 right now. It's 12:25 right now. And I just made breakfast, which is raspberry and peanut butter toast. Delish, obsessed. But I think I'm just gonna go get my laptop and do a little bit of writing, because I'm still very behind and I need to catch up. Also, went to the live last night with Brielle, Alyssa, Amina, and Ari. Fantastic. I think I already talked about this in a previous clip, but Amina mentioned that she just posted a new video, so I was just watching that while I made my breakfast. And it's motivating me to write. She talked about how she's like a nighttime writer, and honestly, as I'm doing this morning writing challenge, I have never felt more confident that I too am a nighttime writer. I've found doing this challenge has really forced me to get outside of my comfort zone, which is a good thing. I've found that it hasn't been as successful as I've wanted it to be. My most successful writing day was not a morning writing day, it was yesterday. I wrote 861 words, which I didn't end up writing anymore. After I said I was gonna try to hit 1,000, I didn't. I didn't hit 1,000. I switched to video editing, called my boyfriend, and then went to bed. So that's what I ended up prioritizing yesterday. That said, let's go get some writing done, because I could yap your ear off for the next 35 minutes, but I don't want to. This is a writing vlog, so let's do some writing. I've got an appointment tomorrow morning, and then I have like basically a mad dash to the finish for a work project, so it's going to be a very busy day. I'm really hopeful that I can write 4,000 words or 5,000 words somehow between today and tomorrow, but I think that even at my most delusional, that's probably not happening, but I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna see where I get, because word count is not the most important thing in the world, but I do like having sort of a tangible external goal. Okay, let's do some writing. I think I'm gonna work on the same scene from yesterday that was clearly working for me, and see where that gets us. My computer is so dusty, but it's fine. Yeah, like I said before, this is a writing vlog. Let's get to writing. Whoops. Okay. Hi guys, it is Friday. It is January 31st. It's 10:25 p.m. So obviously not a morning writing session. I did do a little bit of writing this morning. I think I wrote for like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. I was up super early this morning. I had an appointment out of the house, and then a very long work day from probably, I think I got home for like 10:45-ish, and then I worked almost straight through until 9 p.m. I have a big project closing Monday. I think I said that. So I needed to get a bunch of stuff squared away for that. I still have a couple of like outstanding things. Also, my laptop is apparently about to die, but I still have a couple of outstanding things for that project. So it took up more of my time than I thought, and it will probably be very busy on Monday as well, but at least for Saturday and for Sunday, I don't have to worry about it. I got some exciting news today. I can't share right now, but I'm really excited to tell you in a future video. I think it might change a couple of things, but just feeling really grateful. This month started off wild, I guess. This month was not the smoothest. The last 2 weeks have been really motivating, positive for me, I guess. I don't know, I feel weird even talking about it, but yeah, I have a critique partner now, and I will be, you'll probably already know this by the time this video goes up, but I will be on a live stream with, I believe, so it's Brielle, Amina, and Ari, I think, and then me, on a live stream on February 19th. Really excited, and I've hit 50,000 words in my draft, which reminds me, I need to get to the point of what I started filming this clip for, which is that I still have like 3,000 and something words. I should check. So I am 3,591 words away from my goal at the moment. I did a tiny bit of writing this morning, and I truly mean tiny. I wrote 51 words. I also wrote them before 7 a.m., which never happens, so I don't know that the quality is going to be there, but we'll see. It's 10:30 now, so I do still have a little bit of time. I'm going to see what I can get done in the next hour. I am tired because I got up at 5:30, which is, again, uncommon for me. I usually get up between 8:45 and 9:15 to start work for 9:30, so this is new, but new isn't always bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through here, but right now, for the month of January, I have written 11,409 words, which is pretty good. 76.06% of the way towards my goal, but I'm gonna do a little bit of writing, probably off camera. I might film a little bit of it, but yeah, I really just need to like buckle down and get some scenes written. The scene that I'm working on right now is finally coming to life, which is really exciting. I've tried to write it so many times and I finally think I've hit my stride with it. It's sitting at 2,870 words at the moment, and this is the, I think I mentioned this in a previous clip, but this is the end of Act 1 and the beginning of Act 2. So this is the, I guess what beat would that technically fall into or fall under? Let me double check that. Yeah, so this is the, I'm so silly. It's literally called the break into 2. So this is the break into 2. I'm really excited to write that whole like fun and games section, which if you would have asked me even a month and a half ago, 2 months ago maybe, yeah, if you would have asked me 2 months ago, like at the end of November, if I was excited to write the fun and games, I would have laughed in your face, because no, the fun and games is always my least favorite part, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to it because I feel like there's so much to play with. That's when you build up all of the additional arcs. So at least for my story, there are three main arcs, one like primary arc I would say, but then 2 very close like secondary arcs. So I have 3 main characters, 1 protagonist. So Isabel's our protagonist, Nestor and Lucy are our other 2 main characters, and we get their POVs. Isabel's POV is the one that we get most often. So I think we get Isabel's perspective for 50% of the book, and then I think we get Nestor for 20, Lucy for 20, and then a couple of other characters get like cameo scenes here and there, and that makes up kind of like the remaining 10%. So a lot of jumping, a lot of different people's heads that we're spending some time in, but the one that we'll spend the most time in is Isabel, and I think she has the most distinct voice, and she is the through line between all of these other POVs, so it only makes sense that she is the protagonist. Anyway, I'm finally getting to a point where some of the other characters start leaning into their storylines, which opens up a lot of opportunities for really deepening the relationships between my characters and putting them in these different trials and challenges and kind of seeing how they react. So I'm really excited to see where things end up landing for a couple of them. I definitely need to re-outline my project, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that until mid-February, probably, likely, like around then. So we'll see, but that's kind of what things are looking like at the moment. That's all I have to say on that. I'm gonna stop talking and start writing.